Majora's Mask 3D. There is a problem. I can't find the cable. Disorganized is only one word to describe how incredibly horrible I am at keeping track of things. I found it though, so. What am I eating? I'm eating... They're called pretzel crisps. And they're like little mini pretzel, like flat pretzel things that you can put like cheese and salami on and shit. And they're pretty good. Okay. Alright, Majora's Mask. Yes. Yes, Majora. Again, apologies to those that entered the raffle. The few that were able to enter it. Soon. Soon, my friends. Alright. Here we go. Alright, well, there is only one game that we could play right now, because we got the screen, and it is in fact Majora's Mask. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna go there, back to the Snowhead dungeon that I fucked up last time, and we're going straight to the stars. Okay. That's good, Joel. We can smash sometime soon. Maybe at the end of the week, I think. I still haven't unpacked my Wii U, but sometime soon. Alright, well, the bad news is I fucked up last time. The good news is I have got the fire arrows. Okay, I need to stop doing the McConaughey voice. It's really, it's addictive. Once you start. Alright, so I wanna... I think I want to try to get the fairies this time. My Wii U is packed, yeah. I brought it to the ski trip that I was on. And we played a little bit of Smash. Not too much, because I felt like I wasn't going on vacation to play more video games. I talked about the ski trip details on stream just, I guess a few days ago. It wasn't really crazy. Kind of just hung out. A few of my friends got... Actually, you know what? It wasn't crazy for me. I feel like I'm becoming an old man when it comes to drinking and partying. But I ended up, I brought my guitar, play a little music, had a few drinks. I had a little bit too much Fireball, and then I just was like, nah, I'm good for the night. But the whole night was just basically people getting, like, shit-faced and playing drinking games. There was much beer pong. Tons of beer pong. There was, some skiing, not by us. There was eating. And there was this thing that my friend Jackie organized called the Game of Games. I didn't tell you guys about this, but she basically spent months working on a game that everyone could play. And it went on for about 5 hours, this game. It involved trivia, it involved the game Boom, it involved beer pong, it involved, you fucking name it. And it was just a way to get people shit-faced drunk. I did not participate in this game. I know, boring. But I filmed some of it, and that footage will probably never see the light of day on the internet, sadly. But, I might have a few little clips here and there at some point. I just really wasn't in the mood to, like, devote my attention to something for fucking 6 hours, 5 hours. I was like, I'm on vacation. I am going to relax. But the game was fun to watch, and there was a thing called the pain round, where it was like, my friend Tyler had to get bit twice. Mike had to stand out in the cold and get cold water dumped on his face in, like, -1 degree weather. What else? My friend Kevin had to shoot my other friend Mike with a quarter in his knuckles, like as fast as he could. Someone got their nose hairs plucked. There was a tickle round, 45-second tickle round. It was a weird fucking game. But it was fun to watch, and I played a lot of, I played beer pong, but not necessarily this massive game. Beer pong is fun. I enjoy beer pong. Actually, I can show you guys one thing. Not this. This isn't the thing. That's not the thing, but I'll show you a shot that my friend Tyler made. I think I showed you guys this at some point. Look at that. That was part of the game at the end of the night. That right there. Nailing one. You had to, like, get one of those for points. So, I thought that was really, really cool. He actually hit it. He was one of only, like, 2 people to hit it. So, it was fun. It was a good trip. I enjoyed it. I did not sleep very much because, as I've learned, drunk people are like David Byrne from the Talking Heads. Twisting and contorting and screaming and banging into walls at all hours of the night. I think at any one point there was maybe 3 hours of silence throughout the entire ski trip. It was just, everyone was just charged the whole time. So I didn't sleep very much, but it was fun. I don't care. Flip Cup was definitely, yeah, Flip Cup was done. There was like 22 of us. I was like, let's go to a fucking bar. Let's go meet some local wenches. Maybe I didn't say it like that, but, you know. Everyone was like, Vin, you don't want to go to the bars here in the Poconos. Trust me. I was like, alright, never mind then. So we ended up just kind of hanging out with each other. It was like 22 of my friends. Or like extended group of friends, but it's good people. So. I forgot, so I gotta fight this guy again. Abortion Shark just confirmed you do not want to go to the bars in the Poconos. Fair enough. Well, not only that too, but the nearest bar was like, you know, 3-4 miles away, and no one was like, everyone was lazy or drunk. More than that, it was probably like 6 miles away or something like that, which isn't that bad when you think about it. But if you have people driving, you don't want that. So. But it was like you didn't need that. I was naive. I thought I was gonna write some lyrics and write some songs. I got a chance to play some guitar, and I maybe came up with like a little idea, but I was so naive into thinking that I was going to be able to write lyrics during the ski trip. That was not happening. Blue rupee, all that for a blue rupee. I didn't need to go in there at all. I mean, let's face it. That's where you get the fire arrows. I'm aware of that. However, I thought maybe that was a place I needed to go. Don't I feel like a doofus now? So I'm approaching this dungeon, you know, from the beginning, because I want to get all the fairies. And, despite me having fire arrows early, I plan on being very thorough. kind of beer do you drink? I don't know who that guy was, Joel, to be honest. I still don't know who that is. It's just one of the randoms. This was a different group of people, different ski trip. What kind of beer do I drink? Honestly, I'm not a huge beer drinker, so if it's a beer pong game, just whatever. If I have a choice, I like German beer. I do like German craft beer. There's one called Aventinus, which is a really strong wheat beer that's just really good. They have that at a local German place I go to. Otherwise, I swear, I could leave it. Beer is not really necessarily something I enjoy. I like, I'm more of a bourbon, whiskey, rum kind of guy. You know, mix it with some Coke, or some, you know, seltzer, or fucking... Even if it's just on the rocks, I kind of would prefer that. But these days, drinking is so... For me, it's just not fun. I don't sleep well, and... It's not really something that I look forward to. My friends like to drink a bit, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm not really of that ilk. Maybe when I was younger. I'm getting old, guys. I mean, they're my age, but I'm the old one, I feel. I do enjoy having, like, 2 drinks. You know, you give me, like, 2 drinks and I'm happy, and that's all I need. And also, too, I drive a lot. You know, like, I drive to the places I go to, so I'd rather be sponsible. My hangovers are pretty rough. I remember one time I was streaming with KY years ago. Here's my worst hangover story. You ready for this? My worst hangover, KY and I were streaming, I think we were doing Mario Party, and when you won a minigame, you had to take a shot. I won that night. And we were doing shots of Admiral Nelson, which is like a knockoff, it's like a knockoff Captain Morgan. It's a naval, alcohol, but he's like a lower rank than the captain. But I did 15 shots of this stuff. And I swear to God, it was the worst night of my life. I was so fucked up, and KY was so fucked up. I felt no pain, and I felt like I was completely sober. Me and KY were doing like a drunk Q&A. We thought we were like sober and cool. But I don't really care, you know, because it was fun. However, I had a hangover that then lasted 2 days. 1 full day, and then another full day, just about. And I was taking care of myself, too. I restored them electrolytes, and it was still really bad. And that's when I decided never go for an admiral when you could go for the captain. And definitely don't do 15 shots. Definitely don't do 15 shots. That's some wisdom that should be imparted unto all of you. Some of you could probably handle 15 shots, but I mean, I'm skinny-ish, you know, and I don't really drink a lot, so I can't really... For me, I can't say that was a good idea in any capacity, really. Hey guys, it says, that's an acquired fairy on the map there. You know, there's people that can brag and say they can drink like a whole bottle of vodka in one night and be fine. Guys, let me tell you something. If you're a drinker, if someone tells you about their hangover story, and you're like, oh, I could down an entire bottle of Captain in one night and not get a hangover. If you say that, even if it's true, I just want you to know you're gonna come across like a liar and a dick. Like, you're not cool if you can stomach that much and brag about it. I get it though. If it's true, great. Then you're fucking superhuman. You officially are the Nosferatu reincarnated. But I have to be honest, whenever someone like brags that they can drink, like knock out a whole bottle, like, oh, I knocked out a whole bottle, bruh. I'm like, are you human? Or did you just eat a bread factory? You know, and then maybe drink like a bottle of water in between each shot. So anyway, that's my story. That's my drunk story. It was a good time, I guess, but yeah. I kind of regret drinking that much. It's a little bit too crazy. I also kind of have, and I'm just going to rant for a second, I have like a little tiny bit of an issue with people that, and I'm sorry to do this, I'm sorry to say this, I'm going to sound like a fucking real, like, Nazi for saying this, but I don't care, I'm going to say it anyway. If there are people out there that feel they need to drink, like when they're out or when they're with friends to have a good time, that's almost kind of insulting in some ways. I hate to say it like that, but it kind of comes across as, like, kind of dumb. Like, is there a way you could maybe hang out with your friends that doesn't necessarily involve getting, like, completely trashed? I feel it's like you're either insulting the company or you're just hopelessly addicted. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit of an elitist here, and I apologize for coming across that way, but, you know, learn to enjoy your friends, learn to enjoy your night out without having to get obliterated, and I feel like you'll have a better life. And that's just kind of how I feel about that. Oh, great. Fucking top bullshit. Top fucking bullshit, man. Alright, we'll get it. Oh, no, I'm not talking about, like... Yeah, someone in chat just said, like, having, like, a six-pack or something. No, that's fine. My friend Tyler comes by, you know, or my friend Dan, they bring, like, 22 or a six-pack, have a few beers. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. That's completely fine. I'm just talking about getting trashed. Or, like, you know, bringing, like, a bottle of liqueur to someone's house. Like, that's kind of where I'm going with that. Not necessarily just, like, bringing a six-pack over and hanging out. I'm just talking, like, there are some people I've seen in my life that, like, whenever they're out, it's just a shit show, you know? That's more what I mean. There we go. There's another stray fairy. That box on that pillar has a fairy in it. Time a bomb to explode in the air. In this room or what? Oh. Oh, I see. I didn't even see that box. I would have missed that. Nice. Yeah. If it does, you have a fairy. If it sparkles, is that a spark? Does that count as a sparkle? It does, doesn't it? Yeah, because the hair is, like, flowing. Yeah, there you go. So I have all the fairies in this room. You know, I kind of actually... kind of maybe plan on 100%ing this. Just because I've only done that ever once in my life. Which was 14 years ago, just about. So I may as well, right? Oh, it's so nice to be able to say fuck you to this puzzle. That was such a time-consuming one. You want PM that to me, Joel, maybe? There's a fairy hidden in the roof. I'll check it out later. Let's see. Check out. Oh, there it is. I see it. Wait a second. So you need the lens of truth for that? I guess you do. So I guess in the later dungeons, you really, really need to wear this fairy mask, like in every room. Otherwise, you might miss a lot of them. Hang on, let me put this here. Just check and see. Yeah, there's one in here. I mean, kind of is to be expected slightly. Probably gonna need the lens of truth. Oh! So Mike and I currently have this obsession with a specific noise from the movie Star Trek Insurrection, which isn't even that amazing of a movie, but there's this, like, noise. I don't know if I showed you guys this or if I've talked about it on stream. I'm not entirely sure, but when the main villain realizes that he's been tricked, he goes, and it's just this awful scream that is really fucking funny. And Mike saw the movie and he started, like, talking about that scream, and I remembered it. And now we can't stop doing it. So whenever I hear, oh, with the Goron, I hear the fucking... you see, Spader knows all about it. I figured he would. Okay, check this out. Okay, so this is the part of the movie where the villain discovers he's been duped.
We were transported to the hollow ship when we reset our interlink commands to Injector Assembly 1.
Unable to comply. Injector Assembly 1 has been deactivated.
Okay, hang on. We're gonna do this right now. I'm gonna show you what he looks like. That's the guy. What a fucking weird scream. What a fucking bizarre scream that is. So now, me and Mike, you just can't stop doing it. Whenever I hear a noise that sounds even remotely like that, I immediately think of that scream. So, I mean, I'm a very mature guy. Yeah. I found you. It sounds like a Velociprey from Monster Hunter. Well, that's F. Murray Abraham, too. I don't know if many of you here would know the actor by by his name, but F. Murray Abraham is a really, like, just a fantastic actor. He's done a lot of serious shit. He's done some comedy too. He was in Louis. But it's just funny to see someone like that, like one of those kinds of guys, just belch out a scream like that. What's the shittier movie? I think Generations is a shittier movie because it pisses on a lot of good things. Insurrection was at least pretty harmless, and it felt like an episode, which, I mean, you can't really fault it for too much. And Jonathan Frakes directed it, and he's, I think he's got a pretty good understanding of Trek. So I feel like it's a better movie. It might not have more action, it might be more boringer, but it's I think a slightly less insulting movie. And at least Picard, like, kind of behaves in character a little bit more. These little snowmen, these little snow fellas. Look how cute they are. Someone in chat just said, I like Vinesauce when it is funny. Well, I've got news for you then, my friend. You're in the wrong place. Imagine if every day, all day, any day, was just me trying hard. That's just not possible, man. If you want to see the funny, go on the YouTube channels. But, you know, that's why a lot of people are here. They saw the funny, and they were like, hey, I want to see more funny. And then they checked out this place, and they were like, oh, fuck this. Makes sense. But no, sorry to disappoint, but most of the time it's just me playing a video game here. I do tend to enjoy that. Just being able to play a game and not have to, you know, go out of my way. I mean, every now and then you'll hear a kazoo or a Leroy noise, but, yeah. How many fairies are here again, by the way? 15, is it? So only need 2 more. There's one in here someplace. That fucking noise that Link makes when he takes damage like that. That looks like something. Maybe up there? Check the bottom of the middle area. Well, like down here? Raise the main pillar. Wait, maybe that's it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's one left. Now I just need to raise the, I need to raise the pillar. Hopefully... Hopefully I can figure this out. Where exactly do I raise this from? There, right? So I have to get over there. This dungeon isn't that bad, but it is a little confusing, I have to say. I'm kind of... yeah, a bit stumped. It's on the other side of the lava? You mean it's not up here? Vinny, go there first. What? There's a door in the center of the room you were just in. Where's that? Hang on a second. Got it. So there's that one. And I've got probably... no, oh fuck, I forgot Mr. Goban can't jump. Whoops. Okay. Alright, so now I need to, find this last fairy. So, I know this is gonna be kind of a long shot, but does anyone here maybe know where the last fairy is? Like, you know, just the last fairy's behind a fake wall in the room with the two Dinophils with all the snow guys. With all the snow guys. Okay. I gotcha. Nope. Fucking go! Go, ball! Did you you get the one in the room with the pillar you rose by melting the eye switch? Oh, wait. That's the one I'm missing. I know where it is. There's like a little platforming challenge. I gotta redo that. Amazing. Amazing performance. It's the invisible staircase, that's the one. It's in here. Alright, we're good. I got it. And then I can just finish the dungeon. I can't believe it's taken me 2 streams to do this dungeon. I would like to officially and formally apologize. I know you might say it's too late to apologize, but I'm gonna go ahead and apologize anyway for having to do this dungeon twice. Fuck. I mean, the dungeon does start to make sense after a little bit. The problem is, I attempted it while I was sleep deprived on the 3rd day. And that is a combination that leads to failure, my friends. Link, are you fucking kidding me, son? Nice flips, Link. How did he get so acrobatic in between? What? How? This thing needs to go, by the way. I'd like to point out that that's one of the worst noises I've heard in this game so far. The shirts are no longer for sale. It was a limited time thing. That's what Teespring does. However, if you go to the store, the Teespring store that we have, and you like a design, you can vote to reopen it. And if enough people like it, it will reopen and you can buy that design. So this design that was just done could come back at some point in the future. And there's also another new design that will be up in quite a while from now, so. Alright. Anyway, it's done. Thank you, everyone that's subbing, by the way. You guys are pretty... You guys are pretty amazing, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Garbanzo beans! What have I done? What have I done? Still here. This There's an empty room. Oh, fuck's sake. For fuck's fucking sake. And we're back at the bottom. Which we needed to be anyway. That was all according to plan, my friends. Wait, no, we didn't need to be. Oh no, what have I done? Why is that even an option? Yeah, fuck this dungeon. I take back what I said. This dungeon can eat my dick. Alright, and we're gonna do this again. If Link stops glitching. I gotta punch them again? Really? But that's not cool. The forever dungeon. I will be so happy to get out of here. You have no idea how excited I will be to finally get past this. Ah! That was the Rotho noise from the Star Trek movie. Or it was an attempt at it, at least. Okay, listen. Listen, Mr. Gobon Link. You cannot fall. Alright? You just gotta... Relatively simple. Right? This monkey has a funny face. DK, Donkey Kong. DK, Donkey Kong is here. Okay. Ah, shit. This fucking guy again. What a silly looking man. Look at how silly he looks. What is he even doing? Come on. Don't be silly. Dancing around and shit. You gotta have more than... Is that his whole life, just dancing? And laughing like a maniac? He waits his whole life for the opportunity to be a dick to a young child. And there we go. After this boss, get the razor sword. Okay. I don't think the razor sword's gonna happen. Don't bother unless you do it on the first day and get the gilded sword. Right? You can only do all that if you are on the first day. Like, cause I'm not gonna beat this guy in time to get the razor sword. Is this Goat? G-H-O-T-E? How you spell his name? G-O-H-T, there it is. Strikes me as new, using the fire arrow here. It's just like, here, have a use for the fire arrow that you just got in this dungeon. Now piss off. Here we go. Well, you can use fire arrows to... Well, you can use fire arrows on him to knock him out. His eye is getting inflated. Oh, you could do that before? Cool. Cool collision detection. Very nice. I don't ever really remember finding that boss to be difficult. God remains. In doing so, you freed the innocent spirit that was imprisoned within this dark mask. I mean, how innocent are we talking here? What exactly are all of you? Guano. Guardians. So you're protective gods? That's why you're in the temples. But why are the protective gods? No, wait, are you listening to me? Hey, wait! Springtime, boys. Kinda. Oh, Frog, I got something I want to talk to you about. Do you know the good news about Frog? Been waiting for you, Don Garo. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but it looks like you've lost a little weight. As you can see, Don Garo, the long winter has ended and spring has finally come to these mountains. Let us begin our chorus. Whoa. Not all our members are gathered, perhaps because winter was too long. The result of the choir must not realize spring has come to the mountains. And when the great Don Garo has come for us too, what a pity. Where in the world could the rest of the choir be? What could they be doing? I guess we'd have to find them. So, is it not worth it to get this, to try to get the gilded sword now? Like, is it possible? That's the question. Because I could get the razor sword now, and then go grab gilded after doing the race. Space. You can't now. Oh, just turn in your fairies? Okay. So I'd have to beat Goat again. Wasn't there a heart piece on the top of this house? Get the gold. I can get the gold dust now? And will it keep? Never mind then. I guess I'll just... Next time I play this, I'll beat Goat again. Damn it. So close, too. If I didn't get the fairies, it would have been just fine. But whatever. It's okay. You can get the razor sword, then go into the hut after resetting. And unfreeze. The razor sword doesn't stay with you when you reset. I'll tell you what, next time I stream this, we'll get the sword. It's not a problem. Goat isn't that hard of a fight. Take 5 minutes. Oh, strong young one! I'm the great fairy of power! New sword technique, here we go. Yeah, it is a pretty ugly sword. It's like you have such a nice looking sword that you can only use 100 times, and then I've said this so many times on the stream, you know, just I don't like the way the gilded sword looks. It looks like fucking Motley on a gold sword. It just doesn't work for me. It's like I usually am pretty cool with the way swords look in this game. In Zelda games, like usually the Master Sword looks pretty cool. A lot of the starting swords, like the Ordon sword, is kind of plain, but it's cool. You know, Zelda has some pretty cool looking swords for the most part. And then this game, just fugly. Just so bad. I don't want to lock on to you guys. Stop. Gilded sword looks better in the remake. Oh, fuck, I was reading. Whoops. Just curious. I don't remember if Big Goron had anything interesting. It's like the Great Fairy Sword is gross. The fucking... Armani, what in the world have I been doing this whole time? I can't remember a thing since I went out to look around Snowhead to figure out why spring wasn't coming. What am I doing sitting in a place like this? Absolutely nothing. Just melt the forge with your fire arrows, so I don't need to fight Goat again to get the gilded sword. What about the gold dust, though? Hey, where'd this cave come from? You do. It needs to be spring to race. Gotcha. Alright, so listen. Next time I stream the game, we'll start. We'll rewind time. We'll fight Goat. Kill him. Take 5 minutes. And then from there, I'll do the Gilded Sword stuff. And we'll get started on the next area. And we'll do some side stuff as well, hopefully. Well, I'm not doing it tonight, so I mean, everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of people are typing out like detailed instructions on the steps I need to take, and it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that right now. I'm already at this point ending my streams earlier, so fact, I'm gonna save now. Yeah, these rocks look like an arrow pointing. Never mind. Have I gotten any further in Monster Hunter? Yeah. I have a Switch Axe. The Vavoom Axe Plus, I believe is the name of it. Such a weird name. And then I also have the twin chainsaws. I've got some Armor Sphere Pluses. And, yeah, I've done a few things. Just not a whole lot. For people who have emailed me expecting responses, I'd like to let you know that I have a huge... I just got like 6 emails just since I've been streaming tonight. It's like, at this point, like 20 a day, 30 a day. It gets crazy. I try to respond to as many as I can, as I often say. But lately it's been a little harder. So I guess I'm about 5 days behind. How many do I have? Jesus Christ. I've got about 130 emails. I'll try to get to them as best I can. Just in the future, though, if you do decide to email me, just keep in mind how difficult it is for me to jump on that and kind of get to everyone's emails. So if it's urgent and you really, really have something interesting, just put urgent in the title. I guess that would probably help. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just probably get to it at my own time whenever I can.